Snoop Dogg is back at it again with a new business venture. There is a long-running joke about Snoop completing side quests in his life as we see him pop up everywhere from business to professional wrestling. Just this past week of August 2022, it was announced that Snoop Dogg would be releasing his cereal brand, Snoop Loopz, under a new business started by himself and Master P, Broadus Foods. Now, what is important about this venture is the overall structure of Broadus Foods, which is important to the future directions. Broadus Foods is being set up to take over online and retail markets in a very similar manner to the massive conglomerate of Kellogg Foods. If you are buying cereal or almost any breakfast foods in a grocery store, it is most likely from Kellogg, the $26 billion company. For them, the success came from both starting their own food brands as well as buying already successful brands. With it being in the early stages of Broadus Foods, we see that direction slowly starting with the creation of their own products. Of course, coming out with the cereal brand Snoop Loopz, which is very similar to the Kellogg brand Fruit Loops. Other products being released under Broadus include pancake mix, oatmeal, and syrup, a simple launch for the company which can start growing while expanding in other areas. Down the road, CEO Master P has discussed wanting to empower minority-owned food brands, which hints at that Kellogg structure of buying other brands. This will be a long process that may not see success for 10 plus years, as grocery at this level is a hard place to break into. Growing in the space will not be easy. There is so much competition in the grocery space, which makes it difficult to even get your products some type of shelf space. Companies like General Mills and Kellogg both have over 30% market share in the grocery industry, meaning over 60% of market share is taken up by just two companies. Factor in the thousands of companies that have been growing in the space for years too, puts Broadus Foods behind. However, to start Broadus Foods, some type of plan had to have been made to make an impact in market share to grow. There is a long road ahead for Broadus Foods, but it definitely can be worthwhile. One thing that has been made very clear with the announcement of this new company comes the fact that with every purchase of goods will equal a donation to some charity. For the start, Broadus Foods has partnered with Doors of Hope, which helps homeless families find places to stay long term in the Los Angeles area. This provides Broadus Foods a way to give back to the community with every purchase of a product, putting more meaning behind the company. Snoop Dogg is currently growing his empire, including Broadus Foods. In my financially free video on Snoop, I went in depth in his investments through his venture capitalist firm Casa Verde. If you're interested in hearing more about that, the link will be in the description below. Now, Broadus Foods Snoop Loopz has yet to officially launch to the public yet. This announcement came from a small promotion for Snoop Loopz and what is to come. We should be getting more information about both the company and the products over time. I will be excited to watch over the official launch of Broadus Foods and see how it develops over the next few years. Big moves made by both Snoop Dogg and Master P, some of the biggest investors coming from hip-hop. Congratulations to them, and I wish them success with Broadus Foods. What side quest do you think Snoop Dogg will take on next? Thanks for watching. Have a great day.